Hello and welcome to the first and probably only tutorial video I'm going to make for the Super Meat Boy Forever editor. This is the exact same editor we used to make all of the levels in Super Meat Boy Forever. It has its flaws, but I'm not going to fix any of those, because if we could make like our 6,000 levels, you can make your levels too. I believe in you. But in all seriousness, though, I'm excited to see what people will make when we put out Super Meat World back in, I think, 2011. People just made tons and tons of levels, and it was really awesome. Sorry, I have a bit of a cough. I'm trying not to cough, but I probably will. So if I sound like I'm pooping, that is me trying to suppress a cough. Anyways, when we put out Super Meat World in 2011, it was really cool to see what people came up with, and this editor is much better than the first Meat Boy editor. And while it's easier to make levels, it's much harder to make good levels, because Forever is there are certain design considerations that you have to keep in mind when you're making levels because of the limited control due to the auto running. So you have to make levels that match the controls. That's kind of the whole thing. So you can see here, this is the level that opens when you don't choose a level to open when you open the editor. This is just our default level, and this is kind of the bare bones. This is like what every level needs. You'll see these little squares, and those represent chunks, and my cursor is a chunk, so you can place other chunks. And the chunks act as little tiny sections of a level. Forever isn't randomly generated in that we have formulas that tell us where to put saws and obstacles and holes and decorations. It's much more thorough, where we make like 100 chunks and then we randomly choose from those chunks. It gives us much more control over the design while making something that feels new every time you play it. Looking back, we shouldn't have done it this way. We should have released a couple levels and then kept releasing level packs, but that's not what this video is about. This video isn't about our mistakes. It is about our triumphs, and this editor is a triumph, and I am very much looking forward to seeing what everybody makes with these tools. Excuse me. So, yeah, these are the tools that we make, that we use to make this game. You'll see that we have a UI, and it has little dockable windows, so you can kind of do your layout. And these windows change and open based on what you have working, like what you're currently working with. So currently we're in chunk mode. That's why my cursor is this little square. And you can adjust the size of the UI with the plus and minus keys. If you want to minimize all the windows, you hit M. It'll minimize everything to give you a better view of everything. You can sort of toggle minimize. And yeah, so I'm going to take you through making just a pretty simple level. There is a little question block. Where it is, right over here. That opens a Google Sheet that has all of the keyboard shortcuts. And that'll kind of give you just a quick reference to how to do stuff. But yeah, let's go through making a level and testing a level and everything. So, as I said, Meat Boy Forever is chunk based, and each one of these little squares represents a chunk. So we have our two chunks, and these chunks are required. I don't know if they're completely required. I think you could make just one big chunk with a start and an end. But if you can't, and it like crashes, then that means you can't, and that means you have to do it this way. So you see there's a little start piece and a little end piece, which is nugget. Yeah, so what I'm going to do, so I'm in chunk mode right now, and let me look up I have the spreadsheet up right now. Let's see. So you can adjust the chunk width and height, and this is kind of like, this is how the chunk is actually, like these are the bounds of it. This is basically like, this is a stage. So I'm going to make it let's just say I'm going to make it a little bit taller, and I'm doing that by holding down Shift and using the mouse wheel. I make it a little wider by holding down Control and using the mouse wheel. So I'm going to place my chunk. There's my chunk right there. Then I'm going to switch over to tile mode. Now, you can see down here, I'm in the active tile layer. There are several layers that you can put stuff on. And you scroll through those either with the UI here, which is not the best way to do it, or you do it with the keyboard. So, oh, and you have to be in like a tile, like you can't change layers in chunk mode. So like, I'm just gonna go into the tile mode, which is how you like place tiles and stuff, right? Yeah, like layer 1 is your absolute background layer, layer 2, tile background. So there's only 3 layers you can place actual tiles on. Tile background, tile active, and tile foreground. Tile active is your collision. So any tile that you put in tile active, Meat Boy will be able to collide with. Tile background and tile foreground are all just for decoration. And you can put tiles, set pieces, whatever you want in there. And then you move on, foreground, layer 2, 3, blah, 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 blah. So for right now, we're just going to stick to tile active. I'm going to switch back over to tile mode. And I'm going to make, what I did there was I hold down Shift, and I just select here, drag over, and then I hit F. And I filled everything in with a tile. Now, when it comes to generating these levels, they need like connectors. The game needs to know where to connect this level to this level and where to connect this level to this level. And we do that through connectors. If you press F2, you go into connector mode. And you can see there's this little yellow and blue here. That represents the left and the right connector. You'll see our new chunk doesn't have any. So we're going to put our left connector here and our right connector here. Now, if I were to do something more advanced and I wanted to have Meat Boy like come up here, let's say I wanted to go up these couple little steps. My connector needs to connect here. This is where it's going to connect to the next chunk. So if I had my connector down here, like for instance, I'm going to test these levels. The way you test levels is F1. And hopefully that works. So you can test different chunks by going into chunk mode, which is C, by the way. Maybe F5. Sorry, F5 is chunk mode. So if you go F5 and you shift click, you'll see that it highlights it. You can test that particular chunk. And just for safety's sake, right now, I'm just going to grab the chunks that I want to test purposefully because I'm not 100% sure it works if you just hit F1. We'll try that later, but for right now, I don't want to have to redo this part of the video. So I'm going to select this chunk, and then I'm going to hit F1. You'll see Meat Boy, he's running along. We're in our new chunk. See, we go up to the end, and he just keeps going through it because it's just, I've chosen to select that one chunk. So he just keeps going up and up and up. If I were to put that first connector, because basically the game is placing this chunk right next to here, making sure the blue connects to the yellow. If I were to put the yellow connector down a bit, well, then I'm going to have a ledge when I actually go to test this level out, you see? Because it has placed it down a little bit, or up a little bit. Excuse me. So your connectors are basically your Legos. That's how everything connects to everything else. Yeah, like that's basically how you build your chunk and get it connect to other things. Now, I'm going to give us a little bit of a wall here to demonstrate some saws and stuff. Here, let me just grab this. And I mean, the way I'm placing tiles is, yeah, I usually, like for big chunks, I shift and then drag, hit F to fill it in. You can also just right or left mouse button just to, draw it in. you know, just however you want to do it. And to place different tile types, let me zoom in a bit. Oh yeah, sorry, editor controls are WASD actually moves it, and then Q zooms out, E zooms in. If you hit Shift with any of those, it'll do everything a little bit faster. There are more advanced, excuse me, there are more advanced ways to cycle through chunks, but we'll get to those later. So what was I doing? I was building a little wall because I want to put an obstacle. So I've switched over to piece mode. And you can see up here, there's like, you can get into tile mode through the UI. Script mode doesn't do anything, but you can get into the tile mode through UI. You have obstacles, parallax, special mode, that's like your nuggets and pacifiers, stuff like that. Lighting mode, I don't remember what that does. I assume it's lighting, but I haven't messed with it in a while, so I don't remember if it still works. So I use keyboard shortcuts because it's just easier. So I'm going to go into piece mode with Z, and then I'm going to hit O to go in obstacle mode. Now, it looks really weird. Don't worry about how it looks right here because it's just rendering it stupidly. There's no logic to it. It's just like, you can, if I zoom in, you can just see it's going through all the states of Bandage Girl and Meat Boy, like splatters on the saw. When you place it, it should be fine though. So I'm just going to place one. And a handy way to place stuff is the tilde button, the button to the left of your 1 on your keyboard, will align it to a tile. And then I think, maybe if you hit tab, yeah, if you hit, so this will align it to the center of a tile. And then if you hit tab while holding down tilde, it will do quarter tile. So it's just a good way to like align stuff. I'm just going to pop our little saw right there. And you see when I popped that saw down, you saw that it gave you this little thing. That means you can drag it. You can scale it, but it doesn't affect the, I don't think it affects the bounds. And I don't remember if I put in a uniform scale. I thought I did. Yeah, well, I guess I didn't. Don't mess with the scaling of that stuff. It's not a good idea. That's why you have bigger saws. But yeah, so I placed my little saw here. I'm going to go back into piece mode, which is Z. See that little, I don't know why that says script mode. Again, we made this. So once you're in piece mode, which is Z, you can go into P, which is actual like decorations, which, you know, that's your pieces, I would say. So like, I don't know, I'll put some moss up here, and this is where like your tile kind of snapping sort of works pretty well. I'm holding down tab and tilde right now. And see, I can put that there. And yeah, like, you know, you can scale stuff, you can rotate it, you know, you can do all of that kind of stuff. And then there's other things with decoration. So like if I have this guy, and let's say I have this plant, and let's say I have this guy, okay? And let's say I want this little tree to be up front. And bear with me, I haven't done this in a long time. So is it Control click, Shift click? I don't remember what it is. Hold on. What is it? I mean, you can just, I thought there was a way to like, just click on the nearest one. But anyways, so if I wanted to bring this guy forward, you see these little buttons over here. It says render order down, render order up, render order down, render on the very top, render on the very bottom. So if I do very top, he's going to render over everything. If I do bottom, he's going to render at the very bottom. You can also do, like if I wanted to grab this guy, I know G will grab whatever piece you're over. But I'm currently in piece mode, so if I'm trying to grab an obstacle, it won't grab. So it's just a good way to filter stuff out. If I go back into obstacle mode with O, I can grab that saw and just place it over and over. And once you place something, if you don't need to move it or anything, you can just right click. I think if you hold down, hold on, if you hold down Shift, yeah, if you hold down Shift, you can just place and it won't you know, which it won't put the transformation box over it. So I'm just going to delete all these real quick. There is an undo, by the way. I just don't use it because sometimes it would crash the editor. It works pretty decent, but again, I don't want to crash this because I've already been talking for 15 minutes. So anyway, let me kill these little pieces and make sure our connectors are where they're supposed to be. I'm going to hit F5, F5. I'm going to shift, excuse me. I'm going to shift click on that chunk, and then I'm going to hit F1 to try it out. So I've made an impossible chunk, I think. It's not very good because, you know, as soon as Meat Boy goes up there, he dies. So see if I can make it. Yeah, like you can do a little thing to just jump over it. But yeah, the idea is, so in that case, this is a good showcase for the editing. I'm going to tile align these guys, and I'm just going to move them up a bit. Move them up to there. Go back into tile mode by pressing T. I'm going to fill in the tiles again. Go into connector mode with F2. Put the connector in the right place. I'm going to move these down a bit. Let's move them down to there. And I'm doing that tile align thing where I'm holding down tilde and tab to do like half tile alignment. So now that that one's there, hit F5, grab it, hit F1. And now we have a little bit of a better level. Whee. All right, so that's your basics of like placing obstacles and set pieces. And mouse wheel is how you scroll through all of these. So like you can see, I mean, this palette, I guess that's a note there. Excuse me. God damn, I'm sorry about the coughing. But it was much worse a couple days ago. That's why I didn't make this video earlier. This palette includes all of the obstacles from every chapter, including glitch, dead beef. It also includes all these animals for whatever reason. You know, I'm not going to take those out. So, I mean, you can just put those. I don't even know what happens when you just put an animal, because the animals generate in randomly. So let's see. What happens when you put that bunny in? I mean, I can't tell if it's that bunny. I mean, I guess that bunny is always there. I don't know. Anyways. Oh, I guess we could, I'm going to grab that bunny. I don't know why he's an obstacle, but whatever. I guess he was counted as an enemy. Here, we'll put the spider guy. We'll see if he actually shows up. I don't know if that works. I guess it does work. There he is. Anyways, sorry, I got sidetracked there. But yeah, you can scroll through with the mouse wheel. Everything is, you know, you cycle through with the mouse wheel. And that's just kind of how everything, that's how you select different things. So I'm going to make a new chunk. You can see, I'm just going to place it down here. And we'll do a chunk with a Chasey saw. Because Chasey saws are very special. So I'm going to make a little pit. I'll just go ahead and put in my chunks, or my connectors now. Let's find a Chasey saw. So Chasey saw, when you place it down, you see it places it, and then it has this little area. This little area is the trigger for the Chasey saw. So we will put the Chasey saw trigger right here at the beginning, and we'll move this up a little bit. So Meat Boy's going to go through it, and over there. Let's make something a little more interesting. Let's make a wall here, and a wall here, let's say. And what we'll do, actually, let's make this wall all the way up to here. Yeah. So Chasey saws, hold on, let's make sure our connectors are right, and I'll just show you. We'll make this area big too. Make it real big. So Chasey saw, actually, I'm going to save this real quick. Hey, saving didn't crash it. Awesome. Okay. So, here we go. You'll see, as soon as I run through it, it comes after me, right? We'll adjust this a little bit. So that's like basic Chasey Saws will just follow you until they fall in a pit or they go up a wall and then they fall down. But Chasey Saws also have rails. So I'm going to hit Z to get into like decoration mode, and I'm going to hit P to get into piece mode. And you see the very first one is this little rail looking thing. So I'm going to put the rail here, and you can see when I place the rails, there's like a little, it'll snap to it once you get into that thing. And you can like rotate it and it'll snap right to it. So let's test that out. We'll run under it. It'll hit the thing, it'll jump up. Yeah. And we'll kind of be on our little merry way. So you can place those. Another cough. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. You can chase that. There's two different sizes of rails. But yeah, they can, they will, if you hold down shift, it won't place properly, so I don't recommend holding down shift while you're doing this. But yeah, that's basically how you make your little Chasey rails. Let me get this guy. If you adjust the scale with these, it won't work. So you just kind of have to place it like weird little, I don't know, not Lincoln logs, like a rector set. Do you guys have a rector set? It's like that. So I'm going to try to do this. I don't know if it'll work. But yeah, let's see if we can. I don't know. I actually don't know if it'll just go right up at a right angle. Let's see. I'll place this one here. Bring it up. Oh, and this is pretty smooth rotation. If you hold down tilde, it will snap to certain degrees. And all of your like, I forgot to mention this earlier. You can see over here, that's your position, your scale, and your rotation, which is done as a skew on the X and Y. So your uniform rotation is, it's in degrees. It's converted to radians, but it's in degrees here. Your X and Y is, yeah, like you can skew it and make it weird, but with this piece in particular, you really can't because it'll just mess up. I don't know if that'll actually go up, but we are going to find out. It's probably going to kill me too, but we'll see. So F5. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, that's going to totally kill me. Hey, but look at that. It went straight up. And the thing with the thing with these, if it gets to something like this, it'll just bounce up and down. I wish I could see it. Maybe I can just put a little alcove for me right here. Oops. It started generating. I didn't select the one I wanted to. So again, F5 to get into chunk mode. Yeah, see, it just sort of does that, which can be useful, but you usually want to path these so that they end up dying somewhere. All right, so that is a little Chasey Saw introduction. Let's make another chunk. What else? Let's see. Another chunk. Let's see. Let's just do a basic thing. I'll throw my connectors in. And what other thing can we go back to obstacle mode? So again, I hit Z and I hit O. Enemies, yeah, enemies, they just kind of do their own thing. You can place as many of these as you want, doesn't matter. Place them from the sky. And then you can just beat the hell out of them. Where'd they all go? Why aren't they here? See, we're finding bugs in real time. Actually, don't know why those didn't show up. I probably did something wrong, but oh, they're there. Yeah, maybe they don't show up the first time. Oh yeah, you can place your little guys there. Let's just have one. Where's our little? Did I not? I didn't. Did I not include? Oh, I did include all of them. Okay. I'm trying to see. Oh yeah, I guess I did. Yeah. Some of them look different, but they're all the same. So I'll put these two guys, and then flies. Flies, as you know, they go up and down. And see, this is a good instance of like properties for like a particular thing. So like this enemy in particular has a speed mod and a T value, which I don't remember what T value is. Oh, that's where it starts. So like, for instance, he's at 0 now. So you have, here, let me back up a little bit. So you have the fly, and you have this little kind of invisible fly, like partially transparent fly. This is his path. His path only goes up and down, but you can extend how far you want it to go up and down. So we select the head fly. The T value, so this would be 0, this would be 1. If I wanted him to start in the middle, he starts in the middle. And you see he kind of moved a little bit. That's just how it works. Don't ask me why. And speed mod, I believe, is a multiplier. Well, we'll start it out as 0, and we'll just watch him. So we'll put a little barrier right here. F5, Shift, F1. We'll jump over these guys, and he's just going to always go in that little path. Let's see what speed mod does. Let's just set it to 2. Oh yeah, so he's just faster. Let's see what other enemies we have here. Let's see. Oh. A Betus. Betus is a fun enemy. Betus is a good introduction to waypoints. So the Betus, as you know, he grabs you, he goes in a direction towards a thing. So the way we make stuff go in a direction towards a thing is with waypoint mode. And you can see this little button over here under the set piece info. There's a shortcut for it. I don't remember. Probably W or something. I don't know. But you hit this little button and it adds this little thing. Now, with a Betus, it's a special case because he'll just sit here until he grabs you, and then he will go in the direction of his waypoint. So let's grab a saw real quick. Let's grab a saw right here. Okay, and we'll say that the Betus is going to try to go, I mean, that's good enough. He's going to try to go right into that saw. Okay, so let's grab, let's try it out. Jump over this guy, hit this guy. Ah! So to further expand on waypoints, I'm going to take this saw and I am going to add a waypoint. And, oops, you can see it popped up a little waypoint properties over there. I don't think the saw is completely aligned, but yeah, we'll grab this. We'll dock our waypoint properties over here, so it'll always show up over there now. And you see there's a couple things. So time is, this is our base. We've added a position out here, and the time is 2. So it means it's going to take 2 seconds to get from here to here. Is this still recording? Okay, good. A delay means it will wait that much time at that waypoint. And I believe we can render waypoints. Yeah. So we have our loop type, which is stop at last. There is also there and back and last to first. Oh, okay, yeah. So demonstrate, we're going to have to add another waypoint. So to add another waypoint, I believe you can either do here or the actual waypoint, maybe. Yeah, and it's just adding to the actual waypoint. So if we grab this guy, he's at 2. It used to increment these, but I don't know why. So I think it's, if I remember right, and we'll try this out. We'll see how this actually works. It's, let's just say, yeah, let's just see how this works, because I think it's 2, 2, 2. It's not like a timeline. So it's the amount of time that each one takes is how, yeah, like, because it says the total, wait, total loop is 4. Hold on. Give me just a moment. Again, like I'm rediscovering this with you. I wrote this a long time ago. The total loop is 4. So it's gonna go there and back. Okay, so let's just see what happens. Fuck. Yeah, so it's going up. Well, we can't see it now. It should be coming back here in a moment. Yeah, there it's coming back. Let's move these down a bit. Move them down to right here. Okay. God damn it. All right, so it's coming down. It's going to go over there, kill that thing. Over. Okay, so it's just going back and forth. I don't know how long that takes, but yeah, so if we do, yeah, there and back, last to first means it's going to go like in, you can kind of see that that red line goes all the way back, so it's going to make like this little trapezoid shape as it's going through. So you can mess with the timing and everything. Waypoints, I believe, and we're going to find out right now. Oopsies. I accidentally skipped ahead. Hold on. I believe waypoints apply to set pieces too. I think anything you can place can have like waypoints. So let's see. Yeah. So like this, you can make this little thing just go. Just make it go there and back. Yeah. Yeah. So I can just. Yeah, it does look like it's the time is the time from one waypoint to the other. Yeah, so that's kind of an introduction to waypoints and little enemies. Let's make another chunk, and we'll just kind of go through the obstacle list and try to hit everything. Let's go back to our obstacle list. That's Z and then O. Let's see what we got here. Oh, these guys are great. So your ghosts. You place them. They're very similar to the flies, where it generates all of these, and that's basically their path. So you hit this one. You hit the first one. It'll go to the second one, then to the third one. So. Yeah, so, yeah. So that's easy for those. Let's see what else we have. Needles. So these are fun. Needle areas. They're going to look a little weird in the editor, but they look fine in game. So they're just a big area. Yeah, you can't really rotate them. I'm just going to delete that one because that's not how those work. But yeah, it's just a square that you make, and that it's basically anything in that, and they can be tile aligned, as you can see. Anything in that, well, not anything. Meat Boy, when Meat Boy goes into that, he's going to have that timer. So yeah. Whoop. So those are easy, and those can stack. So like, yeah, like I hit G to grab that, so it's going to just do the exact same one. It's always good to tile align these. So yeah, like this will be the entire area, and anything outside of that area. And it's based on the actual squares. So it's not just like it's not, hold on. It's not like, these black lines are not the area. Even though you can like adjust it and everything, it's still calculated based on like, it's not going to, yeah, see, it's not just based on like, it's not the encompassing area, it's the individual areas that count against Meat Boy. What else do we have? Oh, fans. Fans are easy. I mean, they're just fans. So like, you know this guy. I don't think they have properties. They do. Oh yeah, it's distance mod is how, here, we'll just grab this guy. I'm gonna put him right there. This is just gonna kill us, but whatever. Maybe if we do this, hold on. I'm gonna make this so it's a little smaller, so that if Meat Boy is out, and yeah, if you hold down tilde here, it aligns to the tile size. So if I do that, let's see, we'll move him down to here. Yeah, the velocity mod, let's say the distance mod. Man, I don't remember what distance mod is, but let's put it at 1 and see what happens. Wait, did I do connectors? I did. Okay. Yeah. So it looks like it reached to about here. So if we do distance mod, I thought this was represented visually, but I guess it's not. So I'm guessing that's just going to multiply the area of influence by 3. Yeah, and we can see the little fan lines coming towards us. So, yeah, we got, and then there's the other fan, which is just quicker. It's just by standards, just a more punishing fan. So let's see. You could technically make both fans as even as they are. Like you could make this fan as powerful as that, but we just had them so visually you could tell the difference at a glance. We never really messed with the velocity modifiers on these. It was just the distance, because we wanted it to feel like, oh, this fan always feels like this one always feels like that. We would stack a couple of them up to be like, oh, there's 3 fans here, it's going to push you back a whole bunch. But yeah, I mean, if you want to mess with the velocity modifier, be my guest. That leads us to switches. Switches are, again, another special case thing. So I'm going to pop this guy right here. All right, so I don't remember exactly how this works, but I think you select this. Oh, wait. Okay, let me back up. So I'm going to set this switch up so it moves these fans out of the way. So I'm going to select my first fan. I'm going to make a waypoint, and I'm just going to put it down here. And I'm going to make this little thing here, just a wall, and not there. And I'm going to grab this fan, do another waypoint, and oops, I'm going to stick this waypoint back here. Okay, so now if I grab the switch and then I grab these 2 waypoints, or these 2 objects, not the waypoints, the actual objects, and I hit L, I have now linked the switch to those 2 objects. So when I come over here and I hit this switch, it's going to move those out of the way. And so the switches just act as a way to control waypoints. Like, it will just step through each waypoint every time you hit it. So if I wanted to move this fan up and around, I would have to have an excuse to hit this switch like several times, because the first hit it'll go to here, second one will go here, third one will go here. And yes, same basic waypoint rules where you can make it go away really fast by like 0.5. let's make these like just get out of the way really, really quick. So 0.1. So it's going to be a 1/10 of a second and a 1/2 second. So, yeah. So yeah, that covers switches, waypoints. What other cool stuff do we have? I know a cool thing we can do. Watch this. We're going to go all the way up here. Let's move our connector up to here. And let's grab... where are you? I just saw it. I just saw it. Where'd it go? There it is. We'll grab a hook. Oh, the hook went way up high. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Okay. So with hooks, the actual hook is, yeah, you place the hook where you want. Let's place them right here. And then the end, you just move just by selecting it and grabbing it. Yeah, speed mod, acceleration mod, allow, descend, grab. Oh yeah, that's a special case for if a hook is going down, and we don't want the player to grab it, you just uncheck that, and it won't. They won't be able to grab it going down. That was a pretty special case though, so I don't know how often we use that. Let's see. Let me grab Z. Oh. Yeah. That way we have to. That way we have to use this switch. That way we don't move away. All right, so yeah, and then, yeah, I mean, hooks work just the same way that they do in the game. So we'll hit the switch. Yeah, and you see I moved my connector up there, so the next level connects right at this little blue one. All right, so I've saved this level a couple times. Hey, so far the editor hasn't crashed, knock on wood. That's going to be great when it does here in a second. Let's do another chunk. All right, find out more stuff we can do. We'll kind of place our little connectors, and let's see. Let's go back into object mode. What have we covered? Oh, your spinning saws. Yeah, those are best tile aligned. So again, I'm holding down tilde, and we'll just put a couple here. Now, spinning saws. Every time you place one, all spinning saws reset. So if I wanted to have like a star pattern, or like a cross, so I would do. Wait for it to go down. Oops. Wait, I forgot how to do this. I totally forgot how to do this. Oh, that's right. Wait, is that right? I mean, that's one way to do it, I guess. Is it? It's not. Okay, hold on. I forgot how these work. Let's see. Let's grab this guy. Oh, initial rotation. Okay, so that does make it easier. I bet this is in radians. Or no, it's got to be in degrees, right? Yeah. So we're is that 90? Yeah, that's 90 off. So yeah, if I wanted that one, I'm sure the best way to do this is like place this one and then place this one. Let's try -90. And then let's try 180. Okay. All right, and then, yeah, the spinny saws are kind of a cluster, but by adjusting the angle, you can make your nice little 4-saw of death. And then, like if we wanted the speed mod of this, we wanted this one for whatever ungodly reason. We wanted it to go twice as fast as all the other ones, we could do that. I don't want to deal with these, so I'm going to actually make the level go up here. Let's just say we'll just do this. Move my connector up here, because I don't want to deal with all those. I don't want to deal with those. Let's see. Yeah, so there's. And as you can see, the saws don't start until you actually enter the chunk, which is for timing purposes. Otherwise, it becomes a mess, a logistical mess. Oh, I guess that's a good opportunity to do some special tiles, which, hold on, I had a special tile over here that I should have done. So let's find, see that this guy is a saw tile, or wood tiles. They can be blocked by the saws. So as soon as this thing, give ourselves a little fighting chance. So that's that one special tile. Let's try some of our other special tiles. So saw wood blocks, they're in different sizes. So we place the little different sizes here. I think there's a 1 by whatever, yeah. And the saws will go through those. Let's see. I saw Breaky Blocks. Everybody's favorite, some Breaky Blocks, and there's different sizes of Breaky Blocks. So you have your different sizes. There's no properties for these. They just work the way they always do. And let's see. We have the glass pieces. Those are great. Let's place a couple of those. We'll go here. And all glass pieces, when they're stuck together, they will all break at the same time. So like we can make, as long as they're touching, they will always break adjacent tiles. So let's do some cool little designs. Let's do some designs. Neato. What else do we have? Oh, treadmills. Treadmills are great. Yeah, it's forward and back, up and down. You can't really rotate these. I mean, you can, but they're not going to work. That's why we offer all the directions. So just use the directions. Green is the weakest. Yellow, it goes green. Excuse me. It goes green, yellow, red. Red being the fastest, green being the slowest. So let's put some red tiles here. There we go. Oopsies. That really won't do anything, but I'll clean it up. And again, with tiles, you can just go over tile, hit G, and you'll grab that tile. Let's see. Let's do something fun. Let's grab this. Let's grab all right, and then let's grab our tile. I went back to tile with G. I want an upward tile. Upward tile. Let's see if this works. Yep. A little too close, huh? Too close for comfort. So I'll move those a little bit. Again, I've grabbed all of them. I'm holding down tilde and tab just to move them back like a half tile. It's always best if stuff is like tile aligned. It just makes for a smoother level. It's easier to judge where the player is vulnerable and stuff that way. Let's see. It would be handy to have a key. So we'll learn about key blocks now. Keys themselves are an obstacle, so hit O. Once you're in peace mode, throw a little key right here. And we'll grab that key, and then we'll go back into tile mode and scroll until we find our, oopsies, until we find our key block. So we're going to go, and these will break sequentially. So they just break one after the other. What was that? I don't know what that is. Oh, maybe that's a single. I don't think we use those anymore. I don't even know if they work. Don't use those. Yeah, I think they were old single size tiles, but don't use those. They'll probably break. If they break, I'm not fixing them. So I would grab our key. Did I delete a tile on accident? I might have. I don't know why that tile wasn't there. It was a fluke. Flukes happen. Yeah, it must have been. Yeah. Those are key blocks. Let's see, what else we got? Anything cool we can put in here? Oh, this guy's fun. This guy just sticks to tiles. And he can break wood blocks, which is a good thing. So let's grab T, grab that tile, grab our little dude. Where'd he go? Oh God, is that quicksand? Did I not take quicksand out of here? Okay, well, if you use quicksand, it'll probably mess up. So don't use quicksand. We got rid of quicksand like, God, it was very, very soon after we tested it because it was like, this is not fun. Damn it, where's this stupid little, there he is. All right. So that guy's gonna stick to walls. You know how he works. We're just gonna, yeah, it's not the best level, but whatever, right? Okay. Let's save this. Let's do another one. What other things do we have? God, how long is this video? It's already an hour. Jesus Christ. Well, if you want to learn the editor, an hour is not a terrible use of your time. A terrible waste of your time. It's also not a good use of your time either. But I want you to make levels, so. All right, let's see. What did we cover? Covered that. Needles, fans, Betus, switches. These guys are fun. So these are, and these need to be tile aligned. I mean, they don't need to be, but it's just best practice if they're tile aligned. These work the same way with the waypoints. So if you hit it, it's going to go to the next waypoint. And if you hit it again, it's going to keep going. And they work based on the direction that you've hit them. So they will go backwards in the list or forward in the list, depending. Let's see. How can we make this interesting? Well, first off, connectors. All right. Yeah, so we got this guy here. So yeah. Well, we can't really finish the level doing that. Also, these things will stop based on little blocks. So, like for instance, if you have these breaky blocks here, they will, we'll make something cool out of this in a second. Hold on. So they'll smack into it, and then we'll move it. And I believe, you just move these. Oops. Yeah, that's another thing you can do, which is kind of fun. But you can easily mess it up, so I wouldn't recommend it, especially with blocks like this, because I think if you, yeah, that'll just completely break everything. So don't, just don't do that. Yeah, I think it will stop, and then it counts as a new waypoint, I believe. Because originally it would stop here, which it does. It's going to stop there. Yeah. So yeah, that's just based on the waypoints. You can't hit them up. They only go side to side. Yeah, let's see. What can we make here? I'll keep that there. Let me grab a little bit here, just so it's not, so it ain't sloppy. And let's see what we can do. think if we delete that way, yeah, like you saw how I just deleted that waypoint and then it just went to the next waypoint. These don't have any properties, do they? I don't think so. Yeah, gosh, what would be cool to do with this? Maybe maybe we could get into some cool stuff. Some power-ups. All right, so this power-up will reverse Meat Boy's direction. So, say we do this. So I hit it, I had the power-up, and I immediately went in reverse. Yeah, let's do... I was trying to do something super cool, but I am an hour into this, so I'm like, ugh. So yeah, we went backwards, up and over. Be a good chunk for all of the power-ups. So let's figure out a way to do all the power-ups in this. All right. All right, we can do an uppercut. Yeah, how about we do an uppercut? We'll do an uppercut. Let's put the uppercut here. Put our thing here. We'll put where's my block? Where's my block power up? Where is it? I don't remember where it is. Oh, there it is. I don't know if this is gonna work. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, and then okay, hold on. I believe I'll put a saw here. No, wait. I'm gonna put a wall here. Oh, that's a bug. I'm not gonna fix it either. So don't ask. So don't ask. Let's just grab these, replace those. Yeah, we'll put a big old saw here. And then we'll put, hold on. Just kind of thinking out loud here. I don't know if that's going to work, and then we could, wait, we don't want to, yeah, we'll just do it that way. That's fine. No. Yes. Yes, we will do it that way. Where is my teleport? Should be right around the rest of them. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? A helpful thing if you're making levels is if you have pieces that you are going to use a whole bunch. Oh my God, where is it? Oh my God. Like I said, the editor's not perfect. It's got its quirks. There it is. Like if you have, like if I was making a level a bunch of power-ups, I would just put them over here. Make like a little palette, because outside of the chunks, they won't matter. But then you can just come over here and just grab what you need with G. Just an easier way to do it. I think Ryan does it that way. Works well. Let's see if this level works. Oopsies. Well, so far bad start. I totally messed that up. Let's see. Oh no, you can still do it. Hold on. It's not the best level, but I'm just trying to, I'm just doing examples, okay? Well, I missed it anyway, but whatever. Whatever. I was trying to make a cool level. I'm not the level designer, okay? I know how it works, but, you know, I'm not the best level designer in the world. And I never will be, because that's not who I am. So anyway, yeah, I mean, you know what these do, right? So, I mean, What was I thinking though? Hold on, I want to actually try to make this work. Give me a moment. Nah, it doesn't work that way. Anyways, we'll just take this guy out. Yeah, I see what I want to do. I think this is the problem. Yeah, because you would put like a little saw right here, a little saw right here. So you gotta jump over it. Anyways, sorry, I got caught up. Yeah, so those are your little power-ups, and again, so there's some little power-ups there. You know, we could, yeah, the teleport goes through stuff. We could actually use like a neat little obstacle that we have for this, which we use in the lab all the time. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Ah, yes. These are great because you can just put these down. That acts as like the center, and then these, the actual beams, you just stretch those. And as long the amount you stretch them, that's how long they'll hurt. That's the hurt box. And see, you can see that that one is rendering behind. If I just grab this one and I can just make them go up. And then like this guy, we would rotate him, because rotation works on these. Oops, I was hitting the wrong button. Yeah, we'll just rotate him down like that, put him to here. And then again, I mean, you can even I can just render this guy bottom. So yeah, then you have your, if I do miss it, which I don't even know if I can get to it because of the stupid wall. I messed that one up. Let's see, what else do we have? Maybe we could put something cool down here. Will this work? Wahleeohleeohs. Wahleeohleeohs are great. Here, we'll grab this. We'll put another one right here. Yeah, we'll put one right here. Grab this guy, put him right here, and make him look purty. Make him look purty. So he's not tile aligned, so, but when you tile align him, he looks good. I don't know if this will work, but we're gonna see. So the Wahleeohleeohs, they go all the way. Yeah, I would take this guy, move him back a bit. Move him back a bit and just make a little, let's make a little wall right here. All right, let's try. Well, I missed him, whatever. You know what he does. You know what he does. Maybe we can put something cooler in there. Oh, these guys are fun. Yeah, that'll be a fun one. move this guy back a little bit. We'll adjust the size of this guy like that. We'll put some beauty saws right here. Little teeny ones. Little teeny saws. I don't know if that'll clear. Let's see. All right, so those are the little black hole guys. We'll do a Wahleeohleeoh thing in a sec. Yep. Excuse me. Yeah. What other concepts do we have? We'll do another chunk right here. See what we can do. Grab some tiles, put some tiles here. And by the way, you can do like cool stuff like this. You can just keep adding to the selection. Just like this. FULL for full house. And then you have everything selected, you hit F. Yeah. Full. What other obstacles do we have? Fun little things that have properties. Oh, God, these things. All right. What we'll do, we'll grab a treadmill. And let's see, let's get a backwards facing treadmill. I think this is the one that keeps you stationary. Yeah, we'll do this. And then we'll go into our obstacles and we are going to learn about electrics. You know, electrics. Electrics. Oh yeah, by the way, these things are just barbed wire. They are nothing special. They're just like a saw, but I mean, you can place them, they align to tiles. It's an aesthetic thing. Same with these little, where are the little crystals? Yeah, I just saw them. Where were they? Yeah, same with these guys. They're the exact same thing. They are just herdy decorations. These are used in the other side, and they kind of tick. You can see they sort of move. Anyways, we were going to play with electricity. Electricity is tricky. Oh God. Oh God, where is it? You know, I should have made like a level. Okay, I'm gonna put one of these over here so I can grab it. All right, so I'm gonna place one. Actually, yeah, and then I'm gonna use tilde to make him move in increments, so like 15-degree increments. And then still holding tilde and the tab, I'm gonna align him to right there. And you'll see he's got a bunch of properties. Where are his properties? They almost all don't fit on the same thing. Yeah, so they have a delay. That's how long they're on. So they're on for 2 seconds. And this works as a timeline. So if you think about it, not like the waypoints where it's like 2 in between here. This whole thing represents 4 seconds. So there's no initial delay. It stays on for, there's no initial delay, so it, wait, hold on, what does it do? Yeah, there's, yeah, it just goes, ching. Yeah, so it's, trying to remember how this works, because it's on at the 2 mark, and then it stays on until the 4 mark. So if you're counting this as seconds, so you have 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4, it's going to turn off. It's going to turn on at 2 seconds and off at 4 seconds. And that represents a whole cycle. So if you have your delay of 1 second, it's going to wait a second, then it's going to start the timeline, I believe. I think. I don't know. Best thing to do is just play with these. But I'll grab a couple and mess with their delays here. See if we can't, oops. And yeah, they all kind of come on at the same time. So let's see if the delay has anything to do with it. Like if I do a 0, let's just try 0.5. And then we'll do this delay as 1. And then we'll do this delay 1.5. Then this delay as 2. And then this delay as 2.5. Oops. 2.5. Then yeah, these should go doom, 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 doom. They should all come on a half second after each other. And then they just sort of cycle through. And there was a modifier for, I think, the flame size. These used to be flames, but the electricity looked cooler. So the green line represents how far it will go. So if I do, and it will stop when it hits a tile. So if I do 3, yeah, it's going to go all the way down to 1.5, yeah. So if I wanted it just a little bit over, I can change that stuff. So did I put my connectors? I did not. So let's see. Yeah. I mean, we can just skip all of this. Yeah. So yeah, you can do different designs and stuff by messing with the duration and the delay. The delay is just basically the amount of time before it starts its loop. So it doesn't interfere with the on-off time because it still assumes after the delay that the time is 0. Makes it easier for timing stuff. What else do we have? Ah, anti-gravity. Anti-gravity works the same way as needles. So it's just an area. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter like the size of it or whatever because it's based on the bounds of the area. So yeah, let's go up here, move our connector, put a little ceiling for us. Don't bump our heads. So yeah, and with decoration, oopsies. Oh boy. What have I done? Hold on. I grabbed that thing and that applied the scale to everything else. There's a way to reset it, but I don't remember how to do it. What was I looking for? There should be in our decoration the way Lala decorated. There should be. This contains like all the decorations for everything, so it's like you have to scroll quite a bit. Come on, I know it's in here somewhere. There it is. So you have these like, wow, are those vectors? Jesus Christ, those shouldn't be vectors. That's bad. Huh. Well, that sucks. It's going to be pretty slow on some people's computers. Oopsies. Yeah, like you do your, those don't align either. Well, maybe this is something we'll try to address. Oh, there it is. It's this one that didn't align. Yeah, your like decoration of these things is, it's up to you. So it doesn't do it automatically. So that's up to you. I'm gonna delete them. So yeah, your anti-gravity. God damn it. Okay. Then we got some other things that we can play with. Oh, okay. This will be a fun one. We are going to mess with Space Masters, or snares. They were originally called snares. I had nightmares about these guys, and then I put them in the game. Let's go to our obstacles. Let's find our guy. Let's find it. There's our guy. All right. So when you place a Space Master, they have this little screen, and that little screen that's the part of the screen that they will wrap. It's good to tile align these with tilde, sorry, just because of it just makes a smoother level. But yeah, you can move this around. And yeah, pretty self-explanatory. They will grab you, the level wraps. Yeah. Yeah, so easy, easy. Won't do anything else with that. Those are kind of their own standalone thing. Oh, well, I guess I can do this. What was yeah, if you wanted to get into the level, I don't think that would work. Like if you did, yeah, then you could come over here. Like the way the snares work, Space Masters work. If I can, well, can't with the ceiling being right there. Hold on. I don't know if I can do it that way either. Here, let's do this. Yeah, you can be inside the level. Gets a little weird with blood tiles and stuff, but, you know, whatever. Oh, and that's a pitfall there because the bounds, and this is what you have to look for, this is why it should be tile aligned at least. Where's my... Yeah, if you tile align it, it should allow you to go through. If this doesn't work in this example level, there are ways to do it. I'm just busy. That's like slightly less, so it might, hold on, it might be half tile aligned. Oops, that's the whole thing. Anyways, you can get in there. You can get in there. Let's move on. I don't want to make a whole thing. I'm just trying to get through this. Oh, these guys, yeah, these guys are great. They will, as soon as they see you, they will fall down on you. But they pair wonderfully with our Time Master friends. Now, I think you can stack Time Masters like 4 times, and it basically just stops time. Oop, hold on. Didn't put my connectors. Oh, you'll notice that it will allow you to do connectors top and bottom. Those are only used in a boss level. And if you use them in like a regular level, it'll probably break. So don't do that. Yeah. 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 Tell your time. Those are those guys. These guys will stop at any tile also. So like, for instance, if you wanted to move this over here and they had like these little tile things, they would stop there. Let's make it interesting. Let's make this interesting. Let's put a dude there. Let's put a dude there. Let's put a dude there. Let's try this. We'll do here. I don't know. Let's put some guys. Any other special guys? Hey, we can do Wahleeohleeoh. They also don't go through Wahleeohleeohs. Look at him sleeping. Look at him sleeping. Yeah, let's try. So yeah, when you go under these guys, they won't see you. Oh, I don't really need the time stop for this. Kind of need it for that, but yeah, they'll stop. Not the best level, but yeah. Yeah, like if they see you, so it'll be like to give you some tension, right? They will stop, but they will still be angry. We'll kill some of these. Let's just do, yeah, we'll do 2. Yeah, and you can see everything kind of gets affected by the Time Masters. Chasey Saws, pretty much everything gets affected by them. Oh, these blink, but don't worry, they're just regular saws. They used to be invisible saws, but the idea of an invisible saw is dumb. it's terrible for gameplay. So, and then yeah, you have your little orb. Orbs can go through walls and stuff. They don't have any special. They don't have any special things because they need to act the same way every time. Otherwise, it's a mess. But they are also affected by time, as you can see. Oh, it might be cool. We could do. Let's grab a wood block. Oopsies. Hold on. This is going to be terrible. But again, these are just to show things. And I'll be uploading this level so everybody can look at it. Marvel at its crappiness. Yeah, see, I boned myself, so yeah. All right. Oh yeah, that, don't worry about that. Like if you accidentally hit E or Q, it'll bring that up. That was like a ratio thing we used a long, long time ago and then got rid of. So ignore it. I'm not taking it out. I didn't do this. What else we got? Oh, I think we covered. Oh, bomb blocks. Hold on. Well, we can have fun with these too. I think you can just place these. Do they tile align? Oh no, they don't. You need to tile align these because it's a mess if you don't. I mean, you don't have to. It's just better if you do. We'll pop one right here. Kill this. Move this guy here. All right. Whoops. My bad. Yeah, so those are your little bomb blocks. Again, they don't have any sort of, oh wait, they do have a special, because you can set the start happens if you do 5? Yeah, it should only go to 3. But yeah, you can set the start from 1, 2, 3 over here, and the bond block pops. It doesn't do more than 3 because I don't want it to, and that's final. That's final. All right, so that's fun. We've covered those. We've covered those. Ah, pipes. Pipes are super fun. Maybe we can put pipes somewhere cool. Any of these cool? Oh, looks like it lost our needle thing up there. I may have accidentally deleted it, or it just went away for some reason. Anyways, it's gone now. Oh, I remember what those are. Okay, we'll cover those in this next chunk. Let me put our needles back real quick. What happened to them? Oh, they're still there. They're just not rendering? Oh, that's weird. I kind of remember this bug. Yeah, they'll show up. Anyways, they'll show up. I don't know why they're not showing up right now. Probably something to do with the editor running for a long time. It might show back up when you reload the level. But it is still there. So, all right, we are going to do portals next. Wait, pipes. I wanted to try to throw a pipe in here somewhere. No, we'll just do this. God, this is why I use the fill. We'll take this little part out. Get our little connector. Do a pipe. The pipe. There it is. All right, so you place the pipe. Let's see. You can add corners to the pipe by adding waypoints. So you can be like, this pipe goes over here. Oh, does that actually work? Can you go back through a Space Master? I have no idea. I don't know if any of this shit works. Let me delete that. Let's put this guy over here. Line him there. Put this guy right back here. And we'll do one more. Oops. We'll do 2 more. So put this guy. You want these pipes. They don't need to be tile aligned. It's just good if they are. And you'll see there is exit allowed and entrance allowed. So if you wanted to make it so like they couldn't go in, they could only, well, it won't work in this level, but you can only go in one end of the pipe. You can do that. If you don't want them in either, I don't know why you're placing pipes. And as far as decoration goes, you have to fill in the pipes in the background. So like, for instance, let's go just into tile background and let's go into our piece mode. I'm sure there's some pipes around here somewhere. Probably got to get through all the forest crap, clinic crap. Got to be pipes in here somewhere. Yeah. So you can like, and with when you have stuff tile aligned, it makes it just easier. Oh yeah, and that's another thing I forgot to mention. You can rotate stuff before you place it with spacebar, and you can hold down tilde. So you can like I'm just holding down tilde and spacebar and using the mouse wheel to rotate stuff. So like that makes it kind of easier to do stuff like this. And when everything's tile aligned, it makes it much nicer. There's also apparently because of the shading. But yeah, with stuff being sort of tile aligned, hold on, half tile. Well, they're not exact, but like if you do this, I mean, you can basically align them. But yeah, I mean, the tedium of decorating is on you, not on me. Yeah, I don't even know. Oh, that's why they're rotated, is because, yeah, anyways. Yeah, you can, whatever, you place your pipes wherever you want. I don't care. As long as they're in the background, they're not obstructing view. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You know, just pop this one right here. Leave my pipes alone. It's my life. It's my life. Silly. Anyways, yeah. So, hold on. Go to our first guy again. ZO. Oh, we got to go. Say I'm on tile background. I need to be on tile active because that's where I placed it. Entrance allowed. And then we go through here. Yeah. So, I mean, here, I'll grab. Yeah, I'm not a decorator, okay? And then placing stuff. Oh, wait, that's oopsies. Let's grab this guy again. What was his control? Yeah, look, I just make a big pipe there in the background. Hold on. I'll go back to tile background. Put a pipe. And put a pipe. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Okay. Now I believe we can go to the final kind of obstacle level thing. Man, it's a long video. Tile background, tile active. Where's my active? All right, let's do. Okay. So we're going to do portals. So, first, let's start by placing a portal. Portals go down a variation. Variations are a concept in the levels where, God, I don't remember which one's which. I think it's this one. Where you can create levels, different layers of layers. So let me just demonstrate. So I'm on variation 1. I don't remember the key shortcut. God, what is it? Control. Nope. Is it this one? Okay, yeah. So variation 0 is basically what everything is on. If I go over 1, variation 1, you can see most everything disappears. There are some things that exist through different variations. Now, to travel in a variation in-game, you hit a portal. This one takes you up 1, or down a variation. Well, I guess up a variation would be variation 1, down a variation would be variation 2. So you can see this is variation 1. If I go to variation 2, most of the obstacles disappear. Space Masters exist in all variations. That's just a general rule. Along with tiles, they all exist in every variation. You'll notice that portals do not exist in every variation. So while this is an entrance, I need an exit. So let's go into variation 1. Variation 1, let's go into our piece decorating mode. And let's just put some happy little trees. What's cool trees? This thing, we'll put this, put some of these mushrooms in here. And we'll adjust our layering. So we'll render this one on top. We'll render all these on bottom so they're under the tile. We'll move this guy. Yeah, it looks good right there. So when I go to variation 1, or variation 0, they're not there anymore. So in game, let's see. You'll see I can't get out. But that's fine. There is something, hold on. There's like a decoration thing. Oh God, I forgot those tiles. Yeah, tiles map to, so like, that's variation 1. So I believe if we go further down in a variation, yeah, you see it's a slightly different tile variation. I don't know why those rendered above everything. They should have rendered under it. I don't know why they didn't, but hey, whoa, 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 what's happening? Oh no. Oh, that's awful. Wait, did I do? Oh, I did effect mode. Effects don't do anything? Okay, so let me clarify something real quick. I think I hit, what are effect mode? Yeah, so effect mode doesn't really do anything. These were all tests that I never took out of the palette. So there's this is the one like area thing that you can do. It's just dollar signs. Whatever. Look, and then it's just a dumb thing. Yeah, we had this whole sprite emitter thing and we just scrapped it, but I never took it out. So yeah, you can use that if you want. But yeah, like again, it works with the variations. So so yeah, we need a portal out. Where are my portals? Where are my portals? There we go. So we need one out. Okay. So we need to, what do we need to do here? And some of these, wait a minute, some of these had like variations. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, I remember now. Never mind. Oh, and then for glitch stuff, like these are again just other things that can hurt you. Like the saws or the barbed wire. And yeah, you can adjust what they're rendering. So like this guy's always on top and this guy's always on bottom, so it looks right. The other thing there is, let's see, this thing is making a really annoying sound right now because it still thinks it's in the glitch world. So it's pretty annoying. Let's go to variation 1. So we're going to come out here. Oh, okay. This is, hold on. We will demonstrate a couple things here. All right, so there are special collision areas. What is this? I don't even know what this is. What is this? I don't know what that is. You can mess around with it yourself. But this, in particular, is a part. This is a collidable area that only shows up in the variation that that it exists in. So in variation 0, that isn't there. In variation 1, it is there. So like the idea of like, how do I get past this, for instance? Like this is a completely collidable thing. Yeah, let's do something cool. We'll put this right here. We'll put this here. Let's go into variation 1. Put a whole bunch of saws and stuff here. Yeah, we'll put some of these around. It's probably not going to be very good, but we'll delete this one. I'm going somewhere with this, I promise. Let's throw some barbed wire over here, whatever. So it looks more dangerous than it is. Okay. So we would hit that. We need, hold on, let's go back. Let's grab this. Go to the next variation. We can place it here. We can, let's grab an enemy. This little guy, it's fine. He's fine. All right, let's see. Yeah, we would go there, we would jump off that, we would hit those guys and dive down into there. And then we would go forward. Okay, so let's try it. So you see this little wall shows up? Oops. Yeah, like I said, it's not a great level. Hold on. Let me make it so these stupid things don't die. Yeah, we'll just put this here, put this here. Yeah, we'll just put a bunch of them, whatever. Doesn't matter. All right. God, I'll move them a bit so they're a little better. Make their little, no, they all didn't move, whatever. Make their little areas a little less. Yeah, so I mean that covers these little collision areas. I don't know what those other things are. Don't remember them. I think that covers everything. Doesn't it? I think it does. Okay. All right, so I'm going to save this. All right. Now, you know, decorations and stuff are, you know, you can kind of figure those out. That's just your piece mode. Oh, special mode. Special mode. Hold on. So ZU brings you into special mode, and you can see there's a start, your starting point, your ending point, which is nugget, and then your different pacifiers. There is something called bismuth shader that will shade bismuth things like that are from end of time. Other side, it's called end of time during development. I don't know how well it'll work, but I mean, these things are, you remember what these things are. Let's find a good place for these. Yeah, let's just do one here. We'll just do, oh no. Yeah, that's a terrible bug. All right, I'm gonna try to undo. There we go. All right, undo did something. It at least turned off the stupid sound. Yeah, so that happens. Undo usually works. And sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, let's do, hold on. Let's do a little demonstration of these things. Oops. And again, tile aligning those just makes the most sense. Oh, gee. I don't know how I'm going to get up there. We'll just move these guys. Oh my God, I did it again. Hold on. All right. Yeah, I wanted to just go boom and boom. I guess we need, let's delete that, grab this, we'll go up to here. Let's make it easy. Make it easy. Where's my hook? This is a terrible level. Don't make levels the way I'm making them. I'm just trying to make a point. God, I don't even know if this will work. Yeah, so I mean, these are your bumpers. Right, so that covers everything special. I mean, your endings don't have to just have nugget. That was just a design choice we made early on and stuck with, but like, you can do anything you want with these ending chunks. They can be as big as you want. So like, I mean, it could just literally be, I mean, if you wanted to do something like this. The U is special. Move her up here. Oh, she's all out of alignment. Oopsies. Excuse me. Well, she's weird alignment. I don't know what that is. Actually, I'm just going to delete her, put another one. That's really weird. I don't know why that is. Probably a little weird bug, but whatever. Oh, kind of brings me to this. You can, with the arrow keys, you can just nudge stuff. So that helps. And I think if you hold down Shift, it'll nudge it more. So yeah, arrow keys to sort of move stuff. Yeah, you can, let's go back in obstacle mode, grab T. Let's just say, make it a little tougher. Make it a little tougher. I don't even know if you can beat this, but we're going to find out. But yeah, if you, I think, oof, I don't know if this is going to work. I'm going to grab the start. No, it doesn't work. I might be able to do that. Might be able to do these two. I'm not sure. Yeah. So, I mean, well, it doesn't exactly work because I forgot that the the bounds for nugget are huge. So you can mess with it. You can whatever. Whatever. I don't even know what happens when you do that. Let's see. If I just grab this, does it work? Oh yeah, you can just grab the end chunk and test it. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, you probably won't want to do something like that, but yeah, her bounds is really, really big. So you can work around that. Gosh, what else? There's a bunch of stuff here. You can load lookup textures. I'm not going to really get into that. There are some examples of some, oh wait, you actually can't. I forgot. You can't do lookup textures because it pulls the lookup textures from the assets folder, and you can't upload to that and upload that to Steam Workshop. So don't worry about the lookup textures. You can change the color of layers though. So like if you do 255, T is the amount. Yeah, you can make everything red. You can do that, and each level has its own individual colors that you can apply. There's an ambient light pass. There's fog. I don't remember how it works. There is parallax, and parallax is different than just placing something because it has to generate throughout the entire level. So it has to be aligned to the first chunk that's generated. So the way we do that, you go into piece mode and hit X, and it loads in kind of a mock level based on what you've made. And you can scroll through the different like parallax things, and like you can put this down, and X toggles it actually rendering in parallax. And you can grab the, so this one, I don't remember, I'm trying to remember. I don't think this one was based on Z. There was a request early on to make it based on actual like scrolling values, which I think is much more traditional when it comes to 2D games. So like, yeah, there's seam correct, auto extend. What does that do? Oh wow, I didn't even know that was a thing. It just makes it all the way to the bottom. Look at that. Yeah, so your crosshairs here. Hold on, let me grab this. Your crosshairs represent kind of, this is where Meat Boy is going to be seated, I guess. Seated. Man, I've been almost 2 hours seated. He's going to start. He doesn't sit. But yeah, these work the same way as other things. So like you can press those into the back. Let's just make their X scroll, I don't know, 3. I don't know what these numbers do. I don't remember. But when you go back to, like, to get out of set piece mode, just go into, like, T for tile. That'll put you back in the mode. And then we can just grab, we'll just grab this one. And they all scroll at the same time. There had to be something I don't remember exactly how this works. Let's see. X scroll, Y scroll? I don't remember. I don't remember how this. Yeah, it's X repeat. I remember that. Huh. I don't. Bear with me here. I'm trying to figure this out. That's that one. Why is this? Wait, is it? Oh, wait. I think. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, okay. All right, so numbers less than 1. Yeah. See, I'm used to just, I think Parallax and Meat Boy, the first Meat Boy, was just push it back with the Z value, and it doesn't work that way in this one. That was an artist choice, and I of course want to accommodate my artists because you know, their opinion on the editor matters more than mine because I don't spend a lot of time with it except for building it. So yeah, like I think yeah, if this was an X scroll of 3, you could do this like an X scroll 0.1. I don't know what this does. We'll find out though. Oh gosh, and it just broke. All right, well, hold on. Gotta be careful with this editor, man. Hey, it was running for 2 hours, and we did undo a couple times, so that's not bad. Let me get it back up real quick. Hopefully my level's still there. It's loading. And this is my level. Okay, so it's all still here, so that's great. Oh, and you can see when you reloaded it, the, where's my mouse? You can see that the stuff came back. I don't think I saved any of the Parallax. Yeah, Parallax, whatever. I don't remember Parallax with it. I don't remember what any of this means. There's more advanced things here. Let's go back to, we have a ruler, R. It's a thing that can be tile aligned. It'll tell you how many tiles away stuff is. It's helpful for like placing stuff. You can just leave it there and it'll just stay there while you do other things. So like you go on the tile, it'll still stay there. This readout up here will tell you different numbers of chunks. This is a new, well, not new. I mean, everything's new to you. This is new to me because I just made this. But this lets you set how chunks are ordered when you play a level. So, for instance, first thing we would do is turn on a chunk info, and we see the IDs in the order. You can see everything has an order of 1. That's because that's usually what we would do is we would order by difficulty. Excuse me. We would order by difficulty, but we found, especially with the Forever Forge chapter that Ryan did, we wanted certain levels to just be generated in certain ways. So random means it'll just pick whatever. If we do it by order ID, we can go into chunk mode, F5, right click, and you see generation order. Now, if I hit 2, so 2, yeah, you go over here, you see this one is 3. I thought you could just hit the buttons. I guess I'm wrong. Anyways, 3, and then it's not the best interface for this, but it does work. So yeah, you can set your order, and then if you wanted like, 3 chunks in the level, then it would just do those 3. The chunks, max chunks in level is better for random. So if you only wanted, like, if you made a level with 20 chunks and you only wanted it to generate 10 randomly, then you would do 10. The other thing with actual order, so you can have the order of chunks have the same number. So it will like, if all of these that are 1, okay, it will randomly choose an order of 1 for the first one, and then it will go to order 2. So you can kind of, excuse me, I'm sorry. You can kind of like randomly generate in that way. Yeah, so you could have like 5 chunks that were order 1, 5 chunks that were order 2. If you only wanted 2 chunks in a level, then when it generated the level in game, it would randomly choose between all of the 1s, then it would randomly choose between all of the 2s. So that's a thing. I don't even remember what else. Oh, pars. Oh, God. How do you set par? Hold on. Is par... Oh, boy. I don't think par... Ooh. Oh, okay. I may have to... I'll probably have to do an update for pars. Excuse me. Yeah, because the way par works is you have to play through it. And when you play through it, it records the par for you. And that is a console command, I believe. But for now, I'll try to look that up. I can't fix it on the fly right now. For now, I think that's everything. I guess, well, you can do other stuff with like chunks. So like if I select this chunk and hit copy, hit paste, it didn't grab all of the obstacles. Whatever. Why didn't it grab the obstacles? Oh boy. I'm not going to save this. I'm gonna close this down. Copy and pasting chunks sometimes works, sometimes doesn't. Copy and pasting objects works just fine. So like if you, for instance, go into Z, O, obstacles, copy, paste, Control V, Control C, Control V, and then right click to get rid of it. Trying to think of anything else. I don't know. There's a lot of weird stuff in here. I'm just going to let you guys figure it out. I think this gives you the basis, and yeah, I mean, just like anything, it's just playing around with it. And we'll, Ryan is much more versed in the editor than I am because he's had tons and tons of real world experience. Like I know what I'm doing, but he's got the tips and tricks. He's got, oh, you do it this way. Oh, do it that way. This whole palette idea, I stole from his levels. So I'm sure Ryan will be happy to answer some stuff. I'll try to answer whatever stuff I can. Again, we won't be fixing major bugs. We'll probably won't be fixing anything because it just kind of works. Oh, I forgot how to upload levels. Okay. Well, we can go through that together. So if you give me a moment, I'm going to get to the actual upload of levels stuff. All right, so I'm going to close this. And I'm going to bring up a program that Matt made. Give me just a moment. Give me just a moment. I will get this. Yes. Yeah. It's gonna look weird, but yeah. Okay. This is the Meat Boy upload tool. And I don't think I'm connected to Steam right now, so I can't really upload it. But you'll need your chapter name. I'm going to call it Tommy Chapter. Description. Crappy test chapter. Menu music. I like the clinic. Character. You can select whatever character. I'm just going to do random. Light world level. Let's do Dead Beef Dark. And I only have one level, so I'm going to browse my level file. You can't see it, but it actually brings up a level browse thing. Where? Oh my gosh, where did I save that stupid level? Where did I save that level? Oh God. Oh jeez. Man, I don't know where I saved that level. Hold on one second. I gotta figure out where I saved the stupid level. Give me 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. Oh. Yeah, because, God, I'm stupid. Okay, so the game will actually make a folder in your documents folder under My Games, under Super Meat Boy Forever, called Levels. And it'll just default to that. All right, level name. I'm going to call this level Test Man 1. Okay. All right. Oh, and then if I wanted to change an image, don't really have a good image. I got some. There, actually, that's a weird little image there. Give me just a moment. Yeah, got a little image there. You don't have to have dark world. It'll do these sequentially. And then you can like save your little project. I'm just going to save it. Yeah, you have to save it. So you like create. I'm just going to create a folder. Oh, not there. I'll create a different folder. Workshop upload. Where is that? You can't see my desktop for a reason because it looks like garbage. Oh, and then yeah. Oh, very nice. Man, Matthew made a good tool. All right, and then you would upload, and it would ask you, it's going to ask you where you saved it. You just go to the root folder, select folder. Oh, and then did it, here, maybe I can show. It shows you like a where is it? It validates everything. So let me change this window real quick. Yeah, so it'll pop up this, and you can see preview image must be less than 1 meg. Mine is not. So I'm going to go back. Here, we'll try to make a. I don't have any like images. Where's a good image? Odd preview. What's that? I don't know what that one is. Fetus phone. There we go. I use that for a thing. All right, so you would hit upload. And let's see, desktop, Workshop upload, Tommy chapter, select. Looks like everything is there. Hold on, let me change this to, okay. So it looks like everything is there. Visibility is public, I guess. Then you hit yes. And I don't know if it uploaded because I don't know if I'm on Steam. I think I am. I don't know. But yeah, that's where it would upload. Yeah, so that's kind of it. I can't think of anything else. And it says I've been recording for 2 hours and 6 minutes. So I hope this was helpful. Best to get help through the Discord. I mean, this will point you in directions, and I'll make this video all chaptered out. But yeah, hopefully this will give you hopefully this gave you a good introduction on how to make levels in this game, and I look forward to seeing what you make. Yeah, that's it. That's the end of the video. Goodbye.